Meanwhile, some mainstream outlets have covered the case too, but they treated it as a conventional terror trial. None of them have probed or framed it as part of the broader crackdown on pro-Palestine activism. And that silence is part of the machinery too. It protects the government from public scrutiny while the prosecution does its work. It depoliticizes political repression by pretending it's standard procedure. And it allows the government to operate in the space between public ignorance and institutional compliance. So when independent media exposed the interference and the political project behind the trial, they weren't offering opinion. They were filling the void left deliberately by legacy media. And this silence matters too, because if the prosecution had succeeded, it would have rewritten the boundaries of political speech. It would have allowed the government to treat phrases like the resistance as extremist indicators. It would have blurred the line between anti-genocide activism and terrorism. It would have let prosecutors draw meaning out of sentiment rather than evidence. And it would have created a chilling effect on thousands of people who now see that speaking plainly about what is happening in Gaza can make you a target. The court stopped that from becoming a legal precedent, but the fact that the government tried to push it as far as it did, interfering as has been claimed, shows how quickly these boundaries can shift when political incentives align. And this is the real warning that comes out of the Strecker case. Lawfare doesn't rely on winning. It relies on wearing people down. It relies on the weight of accusation. It relies on fear. The state doesn't need to convict you for terrorism to make you feel like you're carrying the label. It just needs to prosecute you and let the public imagination do the rest.